welcome back, I guess. We're trying to put signs up. We'll be honest with you guys. We're trying to put signs up so we're filming, but yeah, somebody just bursted into the set.
As they do, you know.
Like, yeah, no.
It's alright. What's the sign?
Eject yourself. But yeah, okay. So where were we? I guess. I guess we were talking about.
It's about there's a space theme in it, like it kind of veered off into like comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
So when we were young, we just kind of loved like cartoons and like the escapism, just like escape from the problems in Nigeria, whatever.
Because I noticed a lot, and you guys were talking with Nafi at the start before we started rolling as well about there are so many references in your music, and I was even wondering whether you guys go to therapy or anything like that. Because you guys always talk about, I feel like John Cena, I feel like John Wick. I feel like
when we touch this, hold on. When we touch the sky, you made me feel like George. So they felt like George Jensen.
Well. There's so many, and then there's like loads of wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
They look like they would like Rey Mysterio. You don't look like you fuck with Rey Mysterio.
I fuck with Rey Mysterio.
619.
It's like it's one of them things like.
Oh no, sorry. I was saying as well. Do you guys have kids?
No.
Okay. If you have a son, you need to name
they're
the son
in
John.
for a treat.
Because even Captain Picard, his first name is John as well. So you need to
Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc Picard.
So yeah.
Hey.
Give him a raise, man.
Excuse me, I don't really like the name John though.
But if you
what about
Jean-Luc Picard.
I know we're recording, and I'd obviously like. I know we're recording, and you said that in such a very French manner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you hate the French.
Whoa. That's okay.
That looked like that's where you was going with it.
No. I dated somebody that was French, and they kind of killed it for everybody else that was French.
Right.
So when I hear anything with I'm like,
The bit of a
je ne sais quoi. I'm like, no.
Fair. But yeah, so you guys.
So it's one of them things where so everything that I am, I try to put into the music. So everything that everything about me. That's how you're able to know pretty much. If you listen to this now, you can kind of just pretty much. If you listen to the music, you kind of know what this individual is about. You kind of know this is what they like. This is how they make the world make sense to them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's just stuff like that, and we're one of those rare people that. You can kind of get most of what we're about by just listening. to what we're doing because
Facts.
And we try to keep it metaphorical as well.
Yeah, we're not trying to be normal.
Yeah, I love your metaphorical ways of writing. It's just amazing. Right, welcome back, guys. We had a little technical difficulty, little break there, but we back. I'm still Nafi, Alkohol Republic. Ramen is still ramen, baby. Right. So we were actually getting into some of your works and some of this your releases that you've had, and no, we're talking about therapy.
Yeah.
We're talking about therapy because I still really want to hear your thoughts and opinion about that. Really, actually, yeah.
I think therapy is important because
Yeah.
Even as early as this week, my girlfriend and I were talking about going for therapy and stuff because the stress,
There's just many things. For me, the main thing that therapy did is there's just many things that happen around us that we kind of put ourselves what's the word that people say? Make it about yourself.
Yeah.
So basically, there's a lot of making it about yourself that even happen, even in relationships. Your partner don't want to do something and you think, it's because they don't want to hang with you instead of them. So there's a lot of unlearning that needs to kind of go all around. So I just feel that's what therapy is, because sometimes you won't hear it from the person next. Sometimes people take each other's kind of opinion on them for granted because it's closer in it, familiarity. But when you have a random stranger basically echoing what your partner has been telling you for 10 years, you have no choice.
You're right.
Trust.
That's what's up.
I think you guys have the right mindset for it, because even in this little interview here, and this is the first time I'm meeting you guys. I know Nafi has had some dealings with you in the past, but you guys are quite open with even the way you're answering. So I think that's the kind of right mindset to take to you know, to any kind of interview situation.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think so. It's just generally it just makes it's just openness for me. It's just very key, because like, you know, that's dating for me was very, like, before I met my girl, like, I always made sure I didn't really participate in small talk, like when get to someone. So I brought my baggage.
Yeah.
So within the first 2 hours, if you're interested, you're gonna know some of my baggage. Like, and that's, for me, that's a very good indication.
You wear your
like,
heart on your sleeve.
If you wanna like get involved with me, like, that's
what you get.
This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get someone who's.
I think that's great. I like your take on therapy. I've always been shy about it, actually. I remember when I was still in uni, I felt like I needed to talk to somebody because I'm very peculiar in my own way.
Yes.
Like, I do crazy things, so it's like I would like to bounce those ideas or those things I've done off someone that will not judge me, but help me understand myself a little bit better, because I know that I don't want to be a detrimental being to the people outside or people around me. I don't want to do crazy stuff. I don't want to feel crazy. So I think growing up, I was never under the impression that you go to therapy because it's okay, because it's all right. You'd only go to therapy because you're disturbed, or you're having something going on here. And let's not even talk about men in general, not even seeing it as a thing, because it's like it probably makes them feel more sensitive, or probably makes them feel like they're being a bitch. Let me just call it what it is. Like, a couple of mandems don't want to do this because it's like it's a bitch thing. Like, why am I gonna go there? But I think it's important that we do it, because mental health is very key.
Trust me, man.
It doesn't matter who you are, like, it can happen to you, whether you're a man that go gym every day, whether you're a man that's tiny, and people might say, oh, you're feeble. It doesn't matter. Your mind is your mind, and if you sprain your hand or you hurt your hand, you can see that. If you sprain your mind, you can't see it. You might not necessarily know. And a lot of people are just angry all the time, but like,
they never try to find out why.
So, or even sad or whatever the case may be. But I think obviously, we're Nigerian, so.
No, you're right.
I feel like we're taught to bottle things out.
My mom was.
It's like this. You are depressed. What do you mean you are depressed?
Go and pray.
Go and pray. What do you mean? You have a house.
I've had that.
What do you mean you're depressed?
I've been taught to go pray. I was like, right.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when growing up, that's been my mentality as well. Like, what do you mean? Like if somebody, even till today, somebody asks me like, how are you or how is work?
Fine.
I'm fine now. What do you mean? Like, I still get asked now, so I'm fine. So.
Yeah, I'm fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Yo, like, you almost thought to put a brave face in it.
Yeah.
Like my mom was like, it was the same. Me and my sister were telling my mom about mental health issues, and my mom was like, we don't have that in Nigeria. I'm like,
but it's literally because they work in that sector. It's because when they got to this country, they literally started doing care work. They started working in mental spaces, and I genuinely think that's just all they think about, because they read people's file of how they've been in therapy, and maybe. But it's not the case. It's not the case.
I think it's just so important, like, because my dad, like, I'm one of them guys. Like, my dad didn't really say crying is for girls, right? So he used to let me cry all the time. Like, so he
never said anything like that.
My dad never said anything.
That.
So I used to go to boarding school. When I used to leave us in boarding school, cry. Came to uni.
My dad
came to uni. I cried. My dad is like, "What are you doing?" My dad just always looked at me. My dad used to I cry. My dad just always looked at me like that. I just never says anything. He never really like scolds. Like, he never just goes like, "Stop crying, you're a man." He just goes like, come on, Chidi.
That's gonna make you want to stop.
It's like he tells you that you're gonna have to do something about this crime.
I love that.
I cried a lot.
All of this.
But I like the way
when I was a baby, and you know, as a
all our baby pictures, man.
There's crying.
There's none.
Where Chidi's not crying.
There's none. It's like,
so I was a big.
But to be honest, like, I'm a bit of a shit, and I'll show you. There's a picture when we were three taking pictures like behind our house. You can just see like. There's a reason why Chidi's been crying on the tears. You can just see from that picture. So like Chidi just smiling for the first time.
Wow.
And then in the picture, I'm behind, running behind him. And I still have a memory of doing that. I still remember.
You're about to slap him, innit?
No, I literally, I just ran just to be in the picture, just to be in use and silly. So I just saw Chidi. I saw Chidi, it's Chidi's turn to take a picture. I just remember me just wheeling around the tree and just running behind it, just waiting for the guy to take the picture, so I appeared there, and that's how it came out.
And you see my his pictures there, and then mine.
And then just you like this.
Yeah, the bags are blurred.
We'll see if we can get the picture. We'll put it in.
I would love to see that picture. If you guys don't mind sending that to us, so we can put it out there.
I'll bring it.
So we can just put it like there. It is. That's Chidi and Boo when they were like 3 or 4.
It's hilarious that.
Nice.
So yes, we're speaking about your influences earlier, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a diehard fan of Alkohol Republic. Like, and that's from.
I think the shirt might be
from merch. From merch to song.
Like that's a no cap. And there's 2 songs that you lot actually put out that I think I have a personal. Controlled obsession over now. It's very controlled. I don't repost it anymore. Like when Superman came out, what did I do, guys?
You tied a thing on your.
I climbed the trees.
You were running around.
I was the vigilante in the street in these streets in Manny here.
She had a cape on.
Like I had my little Ankara cape on. I was like, wee! Like I love Superman. And then George Jetson.
Yeah.
That song, I don't know where you guys like where you were at when you wrote it, but I don't know. I felt it differently. It was the type of song that I would sit with and literally like, that's literally me when I'm listening to George Jetson. And I just love everything that you did in there. And I just want to know a bit about it. And this is a perfect opportunity to get what I need from you guys about that song. So hit me.
So we had just made 3.5 in it.
Yeah.
And then George Jetson was there. I think George Jetson is a beat that Boo Boo was really, really interested in. You're the one who made.
Yeah, because I kind of like the guitar. I like the guitar element to the. I just kind of love that. It's like, it'd be nice if you can actually do something like, to this. And then next thing Chidi was just like, I think it was don't call home.
Just call the phone.
And I was like, what the hell? Like,
yeah, my niggas about to take control.
So that's how it just started from there. We just wrote. Then I think it's also Chidi with the chorus as well.
Everybody
so the part that I actually came up with, and
that's the verse.
Tell me what you want, be, and I can
get it on the low. Flying stage, that's it's flying solo.
Rap it up, be great. Just go.
The popo in the thing loco. Time, baby girl, it's all the time. Go for conversation, put your feelings on the side. 5. Something ain't right, it ain't right, yeah.
So yeah, man.
I've always wanted to do this with you guys. I just wanted to listen. I want you to tell me about it so that we can sing it. And this is it. I've got what I want. Thank you.
This is really you guys interviewing her.
So the song was basically just it's about being the intergalactic trapper, basically. So basically.
Intergalactic trapper.
So basically, you're basically telling your girlfriend not to call home, or your partner, not to call home. They should reach on your phone because they're out here trying to dominate the world.
Yeah. I know how it is, like you're telling babe, just hold up, I'm trying to make this money.
Yeah, that's it.
Babe, I love you. When you see this, I just said, hold on, let me just make this money.
But I love you, but I need to make this money right now.
Okay, so I loved it. It was vibes. And down on my head in the Rambo.
Oh yeah. Did you guys get influenced by the film or your old producer?
What this guy did was, the guy that made the beats, it was called Rambo. He's called Rambo at that time.
Oh, his name is Rambo.
So that's like his.
So you need your own theme.
So I was right.
So we're like,
nah, you on job, Raymond. You are on job.
I don't know who you spoke to. I don't know who you spoke to, Ramon.
But they're giving you good
info. This guy is scary.
That's what I came out for.
I need to talk to them. So Rambo, the guy, the producer's name is Rambo, so he made the beat, and we're just like, you know what, it'd be cool if you had your own theme song.
You kind of flipped the Money Trees beat, because that's like Kendrick Lamar's Money Trees beat, and it's kind of like just made like a different kind of arrangement on it.
Okay.
And so we just used that just to make that song Rambo. It's one of those fun.
I love it, and I think you had Red Letter in there.
Yeah, Red Letter is
bless his heart. He's left us now, doing big things in
Nigeria, man. He's now
No. I mean, he's left money.
Clear what you said. Oh no. He said he's left us now. I was like, right.
I had to wait for her to finish it. He said, he's left us now doing big things in Nigeria. I was like, yep. Canada.
He's doing big things in Nigeria. He's well alive and he's sound. He's good. He's goody.
Thank
Woo!
God. Thank God.
Thank God we clarified that one. All right. So I think we want to talk about portfolios now, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we could talk about the portfolio. So was that an EP or was it just individual?
So, when you mean when we work with the producer or?
No, you got a track called Portfolio.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed was the album covers for a few
Was similar
songs
to
quite
other
similar.
songs as well.
But on Spotify and DSPs, it's not uploaded as an EP, so I was just wondering if that
It's a
was...
single.
So there
song.
were songs we made at. So what did we do? We basically mark our songs with time. So the songs we made at the moment in time. So those songs were made at moment in time. Kofi Kingston, Portfolio,
Big up Kofi Kingston and that.
Holy Ghost,
and
there's one more, one more. So those are the songs we made at a particular time. So this, I'll tell you a secret, right? So before I made that EP, I basically I'll just scrap everything I've done from 2018. Let me look at the scene, right? Let me start seeing what's there. So I was looking around. There's guys like Rare Experience.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Valtini. There were a lot of I saw that this is what basically people are doing around me. So I was just so that's what took Chidi and I to the drawing board, and we actually made those 4 instrumentals and just tried to make some noise with that, and that's how we're able to get Phil Kingston. You know Kingston.
Yeah.
We were able to get Kingston.
Big
and
up Kingston.
That's how we're able to get the first bit of Manchester people around. So it's through that first.
yeah, that's actually
The
true.
EP. So from every song released, keep getting more and more.
So it was more like not an EP, but kind of a series of songs, just kind of show a certain
Collection
time.
or something.
Yeah. So that's when we started saying, you know what, we're gonna drop officially on Spotify for the first time.
Okay.
So literally, we just started using that to kind of mark. So there was 4 songs we did that time. We're you know what, we're kind of used to
All right, guys.
Hey.
Woo! All right, so let's just quickly briefly wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought I was sounding more Nigerian then, innit? Let's round up. So let's just wrap up the about the portfolio. It was an EP or was it just singles on?
So it was just literally just a series of singles that we just did around the same time. Yeah.
All right. So then, run like the wave. She got a soul like volcano. I like to play with fire, baby. Let me die, baby. Okay, so let's talk about Volcano. I know for a full fact you was with Femi on that one. Femi Lonsora, big up Femi Lonsora. How long you lot been with him? You've worked with him.
We work with Femi. We still work with Femi. I think we went to studio.
I think it's Rhoda's brother.
Yeah, so there's the girl that used to host this show with me.
Yeah.
Is called Rhoda.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that you guys did music with her brother.
Yeah.
And he had played me some stuff, because I was with him a few months ago. He played me some stuff that you guys did for his project. But I was I didn't register the name.
Yeah.
And then when Nafi suggested you get you guys in here,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh man, I feel like I've heard these guys before. And
Yeah,
it was
wedding
there.
cake. We did wedding cake
that's a
for him.
small world.
Definitely.
Shout out Femi though, man.
Nah, big up Femi Lonsora.
We've got a new song coming out as well called Wedding Cake.
Ooh,
What
nice.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, have you heard the what is it? Division in Ty Dolla song, Wedding Cake. You never heard it? It's good. It's really
I haven't
good.
heard it. Now I've got to go hear it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now.
So obviously you had Sweet One. That's the latest single that you've got out now.
Yeah.
Featuring Morax.
I think I like him.
Kenya Mora.
He's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm picky about. They know I'm picky about my artists, but if they have him, I have
Yeah.
to give him time. So I've heard him, and I'm like, oh,
I appreciate
he's
your
doing
honesty.
bits.
I appreciate
I'm
your
always
honesty.
gonna
If
keep
you
it
hear
100.
his new stuff coming out
Yeah.
on this EP,
No, I think
We're
I'm
on his
liking
EP as
it.
well, so stay.
You're on his EP as well?
Yeah.
Mad.
And we're performing with him as well, December 11th. So.
December the 11th.
Yeah, so
Where's
we're
that
gonna
gonna be at?
I just sent you the
Details.
Okay, all right. Then we'll let.
We'll
let
put it
followers know
down.
about
We'll
it.
put it down somewhere.
Cool.
We'll try to because we appreciate obviously you guys are
Yeah, we're
busy
just
guy.
rounding
And
up
we've
now.
taken up maybe about an hour now. So we'll try and wrap it up with a game and then we'll tie it in a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys competitive?
Yes.
Yes.
I especially me.
Especially.
Okay.
Ooh.
I am as well, but I just keep quiet about it. I just act like I'm not. But
You act like you are, but you are.
Who's the sore loser out of you two?
I think
We're
we're
both
both.
so.
You can ask.
I think everyone will be a song.
That football man. When I look,
are you trying to deep it? Like how? How did I lose?
They see me and Chidi. I'm just shy. Just like
lucky though, man. This one is lucky.
just shy. Like it's silent. I just turn around Chidi like. I should have passed that much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had an idea before we cut it and before we round it up.
Go ahead.
Can we talk about Alkohol Republic? How did you? Because your name is Chidi and Boo Boo. Where did Alkohol Republic come from?
So we made this song in 2000 and I'll say 12.
Okay, so before that we were called before Alkohol Republic we were called One Target. Okay. So basically we're twins. So
you didn't get that in your little research, did you?
Yeah, we got One Target. That's like two like souls, one body. All this type of like Nigerian law about us being one person.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of before uni we made this song called Alkohol Republic. So basically this rich girl, drunk, you know.
No, actually we made it at uni after probably in our first year.
Yeah. So basically it's about this.
In a China shop. And then
So we did Alcohol Republic and it's about it's just like girls having money and doing what they want basically.
And just checking into Alcohol Republic so when they get drunk.
So check into this place.
Check into the Alcohol Republic. So
like Californication or whatever it's called.
Yep,
you know what I mean? So from there we just kind of said, you know what, this sounds like a cool name to kind of have, Alcohol Republic. I'm like, it's very abstract. And then we just kind of
You've never heard it anywhere.
Yeah, and it's the same with In Space We're Famous with P as well. It was literally from a song. It's something that you did that said,
Drawing papers, in space we're famous. In space we're famous.
It's like, you know what? That sounds like a good name. So In Space We're Famous.
I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, at least I know you're beginning a little bit, so that's good. I feel like I have an edge on some of the other fans, so they're gonna have to come through the OG fan.
Yeah, because I was thinking like Alcohol Republic, but you guys barely ever talk about drinks as much.
Yeah, it's always Bud.
Yeah,
get high in the spaceship flight.
It's basically
intelligent life.
Alcohol Republic it gives me the license to do what I do. So being called Alcohol Republic gives me the license to talk about space. Gives me the license to talk about
anything you want.
Anything.
To be like my own Othello, just talk about whatever I want. Just like if it's
so it's like, for example, now like say for example, it's an example. Don't quote me, but say that. You know, I like to go to brothels, and then I try to call myself. So obviously, if I start singing songs about different things, do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's it giving me opportunity to.
You can be wild.
Be brothel.
So if you go yourself brothel, just imagine kind of
like pole dancing.
It just takes your brand.
Another level, man.
So basically, you can just do whatever you can be. The sexual. You can be a sexual being. You can be brothel. You can kind of. You can be a sexual being and hide behind.
Right, let's not dive into brothel too tough. Let's come back. Let's come back.
We kind of focus.
All right. So this next section we'll try and do quick hits.
Yep.
So superheroes or supervillains?
Supervillains.
Okay. So what's your supervillain name?
Oh, if I was to be a supervillain,
what would it be?
Dabu.
Ooh. Can we spell it B-O-U-X? Because I like B-O-U-X.
Like boys.
So like this, like probably this.
That's the bow.
So Dabu basically will be this smart guy that stays out of the way, like Maximus the Mad. Basically,
would you have any superpowers or anything like that?
Basically, I'll just be able to reverse engineer like any plan.
Okay.
So I can be able to find a hole in any plan or reverse engineer.
Like Rick and Morty when they had the let's not go into it. Next.
No, you can't. Like that's why we're here. Like there's a superhero called Karnak, right? So basically, he's an inhuman, right? His ability, like I know people want super speed, people want super fly and everything. His ability is to find a weakness in anything,
idea,
concept. So basically, bring a business plan to him, and he finds the
loophole in it.
Yeah.
And fixes it for you. He comes to this basically he can walk.
Oh, you was making it sound like a deadbeat downer, like someone who's just always gonna find a problem in it.
Yeah, like don't find a problem.
Don't invite that guy to the party.
He's not.
I'm trying to remember that.
Okay, but the personality of Karnak kind of balances disability. So he's actually nice, decent, gentle, like
calm guy.
wants people to succeed.
Yeah.
But if you present him an idea, he's gonna find a weakness in it. If you show him he's fighting an opponent, you can tell where your injury is and just bring you down with one hit, like so. She just one. You can use one touch to like.
It's a very powerful.
That's not too bad.
That's like.
What about you, Chidi?
If I was a super villain, it'd probably be something to do with.
Why villain though? Like not hero.
No, you said hero or villain, so I was like villain.
Villain.
I feel like villains have more of a story. In my story, I'd be more of a villain, because probably if I was bullied a couple times, so I could have taken that. Taking that gun with it too. So I understand villains where they come from sometimes. So if I was a villain, my power would probably have to do with my name would probably be maybe
She said that though.
Play some death. That sounds like a male gigolo.
Agony. Yeah, no, just be like a werewolf that just has regenerative powers and.
Okay.
But he's thought about this.
Yeah,
They've really thought about it. I mean, I only just want like invisibility.
Maybe tentacles coming out of my back.
You see, that's very different than me. I want to have a thing of power that'll be functional in this world.
He wants a whole
My mom wants to just like.
He wants a whole horn and everything.
Wants me to split too. Like,
I want to be able to track people by their scent.
That'd be sick.
With a fucking howl at the moon.
Alright, so here's the next one. At what point, so you guys have both got girls, you mentioned it. Whatever, you got other halves.
Yeah.
At what point in the relationship does your other half get your access code?
My girl has it already.
Yeah?
Yikes.
Mine already has it as well.
At what point did she get it?
At what point did she get it?
When she gave me hers.
But how far into the relationship was that?
I think you need a probably about. It took a while. It took
About a year?
Took about, I would say,
I think a year.
6 months.
6 months to a year.
Why did it take that long?
Because
so you was creeping.
It's mutual, isn't it? Because
not creeping. Like if she can't give me a phone, then
the conversation won't
no one could. I couldn't have her phone either. So literally,
no one could have each other's phone. So
literally. But I would say mine was just kind of I would say it's more of a private scenario, because I'm a very how can I put it? Like, ask him. I run away from girls, right? Ask him. Because I got a girl, like, so I tend to not try to be in
entertain.
You hear that, his girl? He could have been cheating if he wanted to.
You hear that? You hear that? Uber faithful.
Alright, so you guys are obviously twins.
Yep.
Are they?
Do you love each other?
Do you love each other?
I'll say it.
You say you love each other. Alright, so say for example then, if Chidi came to you and said, I absolutely am in love with your girl, and she loved me back, and you know, we think we can make it work.
It's like, why are you even moving away from me?
What the fuck?
That's gonna.
Would you be able to do that for your brother?
That's gonna kill everyone.
But this is your brother and your brother's happiness.
We're all going to the HNP that day. It's like it's the hope, it's the blindsided part of it. It's like if that happens, like
what would you do behind my back?
What would you do, like kind of?
We've not acted on it.
Yeah. So
Lay man for himself. Is that okay?
It'll be weird. I wouldn't. It'll be very weird. It'll be the weirdest scenario, man. But you know what? A version of that's happened in the past.
Oh jeez.
A version, but it's a long story short. There was this girl
I was speaking to, and
you didn't.
I didn't really like her much, but he did. So
okay.
he says,
I just messaged her behind his back.
Behind his back.
Did that bother you?
But nothing materialized.
It's like, come on, man, you could have just like
told me about
you
it.
just done it straight, like it's like no one's anything.
Nothing materialized because she didn't. Because she didn't.
No, she was available, but it didn't like go anywhere. But she was like, we talked for a bit and stuff. But,
okay.
But
so now you can do it to him.
I want to take them more seriously
because he's done it to you.
That he wanted to.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like I like. If you guys are gonna take this girl seriously,
right?
She was living like far away then, like 5 hours or something that time. So it's like how we get
that's a stretch. So what's more important?
You heard it here first, guys. Bubu said if your girl's living 5 hours away, you can do whatever you want.
That's what I said.
So with what Raman has just said, I was here as well, and I just want to confirm that's not what he said. As a loyal Alkohol Republic fan, I'm gonna stand up for you. I'm gonna stick right beside you. Okay. So my question: what is more important? What was it again?
Comeback
or payback. A comeback or a payback.
A comeback. Because a comeback is all down to you, right? So you're not really thinking about another person. So comeback, you're kind of working on yourself to come back.
Okay.
Or payback, you're kind of using. You got other people in your mind when you're trying to. So I think a comeback's infinitely better than a payback because it's all self-sourced. The comeback, but payback, you're looking for outside motivation. This person did me, so that's what I'm gonna
do them as well.
Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. I didn't even know what like when you started talking about that, it all made sense.
Clicked, yeah.
Yeah, because that's true. Comeback is sold and it's for you. But payback is like because others inflicted it.
Yeah.
Like that.
So what, like, for people viewing you for the first time, never heard of Alkohol Republic, you have like say 10 seconds to say anything. What would you like to say to like anybody watching you, meet you for the first time?
Protect the planet.
Jeez.
Oh really?
Do your recycling. Be kind.
Yeah.
Be you. Be weird. Be original.
just do you.
I didn't think it was gonna
But I love it though. Protect the planet. No one really thinks about that. Hug more trees. Plant more trees.
Oh,
There you go.
What about you, Chidi? Same thing?
Yeah, just have to say, do you? Obviously, everyone's unique. You know.
Celebrate your uniqueness,
Yeah,
man.
just hold on to that stuff that makes you like you, and don't try and be.
Don't try and ever
Don't try and be
play
another person. Just
never.
So where can we find your music? Where can we find you guys if they want to follow you?
So Instagram at Alkohol Republic, all the C's with K's, and same on every other platform really.
So you can get our music on Spotify, Apple, on all platforms, and you can also get our merch.
Yeah.
There's one that Nafi's wearing.
I'm gonna just do that again one more time.
There's a couple new stuff available there as well. So
Can you
you
see
can get
that?
to the website. We'll drop a link in the description of this video eventually, so that everyone can basically access the link and get what they want. So
Nice.
there you go, man. Big things coming, man.
And
Big things.
because I can't let you guys leave without giving me at least 8 or 16 bars.
Okay. Julie, go.
4 bars.
4 bars.
4.
You go.
You go. You were something yesterday.
I love these guys.
You might just. You're the rapper here.
It don't have to be new.
It don't have to be new. It could be old. It could be something that
I'm just gonna do something new.
Okay.
Jelly beloved, I look up to the sky anytime my spirits plummet. I know that the divine will reside in the reach of comets. And when you breach a promise, you get 007 tries in the quantum of solace to make amends. Like me when I grab the pen, administer antibiotics into the hearts of men. There's blood in the water, just check the size of the sharpest fin. I know it's God, pigment inside of the darkest skin, the spark is him. Black Electro, chasing Spider-Man through the New York Metro. Alcohol Republic known to spew raw petrol.
Jeez.
Inflammatory allegory of the cave, tore my mind from chain.
Jeez. Can I just get y'all to hold this for me?
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah. That was amazing.
No worries. Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for
listening.
coming, guys. We
Thank
love
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having us.
When you come back, please make sure you bring us some merch. Okay?
We will. We'll send some over. Just send us the size and everything.
Yeah.
Send some over.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well, it's
Thank you so
stopped
much.
now.
I think it's
I think we got
Coming
over
from
it.
here, so it's cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
That is real. Anytime that she bend over, baby ask me how we feel. Hell yeah, I think you cool, baby. I think